On the first week of February 2022, I published my first tutorial video to YouTube. It was a very, very nervous experience for me, and it marked the end of a very long procrastination period where I knew that I wanted to do YouTube, but I could think of 1,000 excuses why I shouldn't. I suffer a lot from imposter syndrome, and I thought people wouldn't take me seriously. I thought people would say, "Why are you publishing tutorials on how to write songs? Where's your Grammy?" But I decided just to put all fears aside and just go ahead and do it. What harm could it do? And it's been a year now, and I've been publishing content on at least a weekly basis, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. In fact, I think it's one of the best things that I've ever done. Let's look back at my year on YouTube and recap all the content that's been delivered so far. And after that, let's have a look at what my plans are for 2023. Let's go. So approaching 600 subscribers, 30 hours of content, and 1,500 hours of active watch time. I have to say that is way surpassed what I expected for this channel. At the beginning, I just thought maybe 30, 40 of my friends would actively watch my videos and interact with me. But the fact that I am now starting to grow in confidence and think about how I could grow the channel even more is absolutely amazing to me. It's definitely not where I thought I would be this time last year. In the past 12 months, I've recorded 16 songs for the YouTube channel. Let's have a recap by listening to the choruses of these 16 songs and remind ourselves of the music that's been created so far. So this was the very first one. This was quite an epic one. Tree of Life, it was like a trilogy, 3 different parts to the song. "12. I think this still stands out in my memory as one of the songs that I liked the best. It had a very Porcupine Tree kind of vibe to it. Yeah, I like it. Rage Circuit Reflex. One of the heavier songs that I recorded. That was a nice riff. Dead Man's Fall, the one that had the strange chord sequence, Neapolitan 6th I think it was. I think I ended up calling this one Basilica. Very dreamy vibe and Lydian throughout. I also really like this song. Cool. Right, this is when I first started doing some pastiches of actual bands, and this was my Slayer song. Even though it still sounds like one of my songs. Cool Slayer style riff. I love this song. aspects. Yeah. It had the cool guitar riff with the delay stuff in it. Yep. The power metal one. This was quite cheesy, but it was a lot of fun to do. And it had a lot of really intricate guitar parts in it. That's right. I forgot about that one. Yeah. This is what I remember this song because this is the one I wrote when I had no idea what I was going to do. And of course I ended up writing a Stevie song, which I always do anyway. It turned out a very good song, considering I had no idea what I was doing. So a lot of my viewers were asking me to do Tool. Tool seems to be a very popular band with the people that watch my videos. So this was my attempt at writing a Tool song. Turned out well. Some interesting parts. And of course my Joe Satriani pastiche. Nice. Yeah! My Celtic rock song. I always wanted to do a Celtic rock song, and I'm really delighted at the way this one turned out. This one had a cool fiddle riff on it, I think. Yeah. And my Steve I pastiche. That's right. The whammy part. Probably the best chorus I wrote, because it has the most cliched chord sequence. But it's a very addictive song. The one that started like a Metallica song went into some Deo and then went progressive. The most recent song. And this is an instrumental that I wrote. I suppose it's got a kind of a Gary Moore type vibe, and it was for the songwriting tutorial about the subjective nature of songwriting. I ended up calling this Sus 9. It's nice, I really like it. It's a beautiful melody. Well, that was quite interesting. One of the things I was thinking about whenever I was looking at all those songs that I've recorded in 2022 is I've talked a lot about how the most important rule in songwriting is getting things finished. And although I have finished the songwriting process in all these songs, the songs really deserve to actually be completely mastered, mixed, and released. One of the things I would like to do this year is maybe slow down on the songwriting and go back, revisit all these songs, mix them, master them, make artwork for them, make a final promo video for them, and get them all onto Bandcamp and Spotify and DistroKid and all those things. That's one of the things that I'm going to concentrate on this year. I'll still do some songwriting. If I have an idea for a song, then I'll definitely do another video on songwriting, and I'll keep them coming. I have promised some of my viewers that I'm going to do an AC/DC song and a Black Sabbath song this year. So I'll do that, and I'll obviously do more progressive songs as well. So there'll be some songwriting, but maybe not at the same speed as I was doing them last year. Because I think all these songs, we need to take them to the final process of getting them released. So that'll be interesting. And it's also quite noticeable when I listen to the year, how the production has progressed over the course of the year as well. It'd be nice to hear some of the earlier songs with some of my new production tricks on them. So let's do that this year. Of course, the other thing that I've been doing all year is acoustic things. Let's have a look at some of them. By far the most successful thing that I did in 2022 was the acoustic songs. They get a lot more views. So these come in two flavours. There's the ones that I do myself, just one guitar and one voice. And I try to do acoustic versions of classic metal songs like Iron Maiden, Metallica, Megadeth, Rainbow, stuff like that. And then I do stuff with my daughters as well, and that's also a lot of fun, and I love that. So in 2023, I'm definitely going to do some more of that stuff, some stuff with my daughters and some stuff on my own. If you've got any ideas for classic metal songs that you'd like to hear me make into acoustic songs, then let me know, because I'd be very interested in that as well. So that was 2022. Definitely some very interesting songs written. I've made a lot of progress personally with my own production techniques, and I've got a wee bit better at doing YouTube. I managed to hit a personal benchmark when I released my 100th video very recently. And I remember when I first started watching videos about how to set myself up as a YouTuber, a lot of people advised that you really don't know what you're doing on YouTube until after you've released 100 videos. So I've just recently reached that point, and I do feel a lot more confident than I did a year ago. So it's onwards and upwards, and I'm looking forward to it. For 2023, I really am planning to do more of the same and just keep doing what I'm doing. But there will be an emphasis on going back over some of the older songs and getting them mixed and mastered and released. I'll still be having fun enjoying very well written songs and making acoustic versions of them. I'll be still writing some new songs of my own. But I think all the time now, every time I write a new song, I'm going to definitely take it to the full finished process of having it completely mastered and released on Spotify, DistroKid, and all the media streaming sites. And I would like to have videos for the songs so that they're once and for all set in stone, finished, and I can completely move on from them. Another thing I'm thinking very seriously about this year is doing some upgrades in my YouTube studio. I'm going to probably invest in some new cameras, try and get a bit of blurry background happening, try and move towards maybe publishing my videos in 4K if I can get good enough camera results to justify it. So that'll be an interesting journey for me this year as well. And hopefully by the end of the year, I'll be doing all stuff in 4K with higher quality cameras. Looking at the stats on my YouTube channel, it seems pretty obvious that I'm going to reach monetization at some time in 2023, and that'll be exciting as well. If you guys have any ideas about how I should proceed with this, maybe set up membership on the YouTube channel or any of these Patreon things, then I would love some advice from you guys, because that's definitely something I should be thinking about. I'm a very, very bad businessman. I am not good at asking people for money. If I could grow the channel to the point where I could even make enough money to pay for a promotion budget for this channel, it would be awesome. I would really enjoy that. So here's to 2023. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a very creative year. I'm very, very grateful to the guys that are interacting with me on the channel. Thank you so much, guys. It's really, really encouraging me and spurring me on to go onwards and upwards with the channel. So away we go. Let's get stuck into 2023. Next week, I'm going to be starting the AC/DC song. So let's rock, guys. Don't forget, like, subscribe, do anything you can to support my channel. Share it about with your friends. Let other songwriters know what's happening, because the more people we can get involved in this, the better. Thank you so much, guys. You guys rock.